Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we will be talking about one of the eagerly awaited smartphones in India, the Xiaomi 13 Pro. Now, why is it one of the really impressive devices out there in the market right now? Because of the Leica's partnership. So we all know when it comes to photography, the brand that stands up among all the other brands is Leica. Now, Leica is known for their legacy for more than 100 years now. Now, this device, the Leica's the Xiaomi's 13 Pro is co-engineered with Leica. Now, this is not the first time Xiaomi is bringing a Leica branded device, but this is the global launch. Last year probably Xiaomi had this 12S Ultra that's again co-engineered with Leica. Now, we had tested that device and found that camera to be really amazing. We had actually did some videos on this channel. Now, this time around we have the Xiaomi 13 Pro, which is globally launched. So this device is the first device with the Leica co-engineered partnership to be launching in India. So we have the Xiaomi 13 Pro with us. We have been using this for like last 1 week, and this is our first impressions of the Xiaomi 13 Pro. So we're not going for the regular unboxing because inside the box you get the 120 watt adapter, you get a case and the manuals and other stuff. So we're not going into that. We'll be talking about our experience using the device for last 1 week and how it feels, especially the cameras. So before getting started, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. Now, first and foremost, the design. Now, if you look at the design language of the Xiaomi 13 Pro, you can see that there are a lot of design language taken from the Xiaomi 11 Ultra. Now, you can see that the camera layout is now much more compact. It's a squarish layout. You get a 50 megapixel triple camera setup. We'll come back to the cameras in a while. This is the ceramic finish. In fact, this is made of 3D bioceramic back, which feels very nice. You get ceramic finish, black and white variant. Now, what we liked is the white variant. White has a black camera layout, and this integration between the camera and this back panel is neatly done. The ceramic back looks very nice, and it does give a premium finishing altogether. You get a metal chassis, and the display quality is also good. You can see that it's a curved display. It feels very nice in terms of display experience. You get the curved display. The in-hand feel is very good. So even with this big camera layout, it is just 229 grams in weight and just 8.38 mm in thickness. So it doesn't feel like a very heavy device, and it is not a very thick device. It's pretty easy to carry around because the weight distribution is very nice, and the build quality, fit and finish feels really premium. So it does have all the premiumness in terms of design language, and even the back camera layout looks neatly arranged, and we definitely like the design and the build quality of the Xiaomi 13 Pro. Next, let's talk about the amazing display on the Xiaomi 13 Pro. Now, this is a WQHD plus resolution display, and basically you have everything you can get on a premium display on this. Now, you get the 120 hertz display. It's a 6.7 inches AMOLED display. E6 OLED material has been used. It's 3200 by 1440 pixel resolution, and you get the adaptive sync pro refresh rate 1 to 120 hertz. Then you get a peak brightness of 1900 nits, probably the brightest Android display out there. 1900 nits of peak brightness, and you get a Dolby Vision support, Dolby Atmos support, HDR10 plus, HLG support. You ask for anything on the display front, you get it on the Xiaomi 13 Pro. That's the display quality of the Xiaomi 13 Pro. It's a stellar display actually. Feels very vibrant and crisp, and you get Dolby Vision, P3 color gamut, true color display. Then you get Pro HDR, adaptive reading mode, sunlight mode, and eye care protection. So everything you would require on a display is available on this display. It's really vibrant and crisp display, and it's also curved. It just gives it a premium experience overall. Watching movies is an amazing experience. Actually, you can see right now we are streaming in this in Ultra HD resolution, and you can see how the blacks are very deep and the colors are really vibrant, punchy, and the availability of the Dolby Vision also makes it a great experience. So display quality is once again superb on this device. Let's move on to the software. Now this device comes with Android 13 out of the box and MIUI 14. Now MIUI 14 has a lot of improvements under the hood. Performance has been improved, battery optimization, memory management, all these things have been improved with the MIUI 14, and there is also some visual changes to the MIUI 14, and it feels very nice, and you get promised updates for the next 3 years with this device, so it's well protected in terms of updates, and the software experience is also very good on this device. So we feel MIUI 14 brings in a lot of changes, unlike the MIUI 13. MIUI 14 has a lot of improvements, mostly under the hood, because it is more related to the performance and battery optimization, and on top of that you get Android 13. Next, moving on to the performance. Now in terms of performance, again you get the most powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip on this, and there is only one variant coming, that's a 12GB RAM and 256GB storage. It's LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.0 storage support, so you are getting the best hardware in terms of performance, and you get the MIUI 14, as I said before. So performance is stellar on this device. We have been using this device for almost a week, and there is absolutely no heating issues, no hiccups, excellent smooth performance. Even the MIUI 14 with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip is very optimized, and the response time, the memory management, everything looks very good, and you get all the 5G band supported on this device. You don't have to worry about that. We tested with Airtel and Jio in our initial round of testing, and absolutely no issues. Now you get an in-display fingerprint scanner on this device, again very fast in-display fingerprint scanner, and there is also face unlock. Dual stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos, again excellent sound experience, crisp and very good sound experience on this device. In terms of connectivity, you get a dual SIM card, a Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.3 support. There is also NFC. So again, there is nothing left out on this device as such in terms of connectivity. Let's move on to the battery life. Now this comes with a 4820 mAh battery. It's slightly lesser than the 5000 mAh, but you get 120 watt fast charging. Xiaomi's Hypercharge is available here, 120 watt adapter. So you probably get full charged in around 20 to 21 minutes. We are not really sure because we haven't tested that. We will confirm that in our charging test. So battery performance is again very good. We know that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is very optimized, and on top of that the MIUI 14 updates brings in a really good battery life. We'll confirm our battery life on this device once we do the detailed review. So we have been getting good battery life, so stay tuned for our detailed review coming up. There we'll give a detailed battery performance test. So that was the battery experience, and it's a really great experience. Now finally, let's move on to the most important aspect, the cameras. Now there are a lot of things to talk about the cameras. It's a triple 50 megapixel camera system. So let's talk about the camera hardware first. There is actually a lot to talk about the camera. So we'll just discuss the camera hardware, then we'll talk about the camera samples. Talking about the camera hardware, the primary camera is a 50 megapixel camera. It's a Sony IMX989 1-inch sensor, and this has f1.9 aperture, and this is Leica tuned camera. You get two Leica modes, that's Leica authentic and Leica vibrant look, so two modes are there, and you get 8K video recording, portrait night mode, then Dolby Vision recording up to 4K 60 FPS. These are some interesting aspects, because this is probably the first Android smartphone to come with a Dolby Vision 60 FPS recording, and that's available right now only on iPhone. So that's again one of the good aspects about this device. Now you get the secondary 50 megapixel telephoto lens. It's probably the first floating telephoto lens on an Android smartphone. Again, it is Leica optimized, and you get optically image stabilization, f2.0 aperture. You get up to 70x digital zoom is available, and you get different portrait mode on this camera, and apart from that you also get a third ultra wide angle camera, once again a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle camera with f2.2 aperture and 115 degree field of view. So that's the camera experience on this device, and you also get a different master lens system, 35mm wide lens, 50mm bokeh lens, 90mm soft focus lens, 75 ultra-mm portrait lens. So these are some of the lenses included with the camera system, the Leica's authentic modes included, and apart from that you also get a 32 megapixel selfie camera. So the primary camera has hyper OIS, which is a combination of this optical image stabilization and electronic image stabilization, and the telephoto lens also comes in OIS. Now there is a macro mode. Now the macro mode is very interesting here. Now it's a combination of two camera system. You can use macro mode using the ultra wide angle camera, or you can use the macro mode using the telephoto lens. So that's one interesting system here. Either of the cameras you can use macro mode. If you are not enabling the macro mode, you can still get the macro mode when you go closer. That's very interesting actually. Probably the first time we are seeing macro mode using two different camera systems. So that's the camera hardware. So the camera hardware itself is very complex, but we'll talk about the camera in detail when we do the camera review. But here are some of the camera samples we have taken with this device, and they come stunning. Probably I would say epic in photography. That's the word I can use about this camera system. Really good, amazing cameras we have on the Xiaomi 13 Pro. So probably I would say I'm personally using the iPhone 13 Pro as my daily driver, and I can easily say that the Xiaomi's Leica camera system is much better than the iPhone 14 Pro, what I am using right now. So that's the camera system on the Xiaomi 13 Pro, and here are some samples we have taken with this device. We'll have the detailed camera review coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. That was my experience with the Xiaomi 13 Pro. All in all, we feel this is a stellar device if you're looking for photography. This will be available only limited edition. It won't be available in large numbers. It will be a limited edition device because it's a global launch, and Xiaomi says that it will be available only in limited numbers in India. So if you are a photography enthusiast, or if you want the best camera smartphone, probably this is definitely the one to pick. And we are not really sure about the pricing while making this video, but I expect the pricing to be above 75,000 rupees. It will be expensive because it has the best hardware, and like a partnership, and the camera system, especially the floating camera system, is probably unique in this segment, or even in a premium flagship experience. So there is literally no compromise there. And there is also wireless charging included, which I forgot to mention. There is wireless charging and also reverse wireless charging. You can charge other device. So literally everything you ask for in a premium flagship device is available on the Xiaomi 13 Pro. So that was our experience using the Xiaomi 13 Pro. We'll have detailed camera review, charging tests, and our regular comparisons coming up soon. So stay tuned for our detailed videos. So this is Normal signing off with the Xiaomi 13 Pro. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.